Hi everybody, Debbie here from Crafty Wafty, and I'm really pleased to introduce to you our latest project, which is the Holiday Escapes album and the little rucksack box, which is what's going to keep the album in. So I'm just going to tuck the box to one side. Now this project is basically we're doing it slightly different because it's going to last over the summer and into September and that. And the idea is that it will be uploaded onto our YouTube channel, so you'll only get like little hour slots as you go through, because I appreciate that over the summer, if you've got the children off from school, you're going on holidays, etc, etc, plus you want to be out in the sunshine doing stuff, you know. So there will be a series of videos for this. Now I will put up the events, will go up onto Facebook, so you know when the next part is coming along, okay? And then there will be a link on there that you can then click on once it goes live. That will take you over to the YouTube channel where you can sort of sit and watch the videos and sort of get on. And obviously we've got our cutting and scoring guide that you can download from craftywafty.co.uk. Just put in Holiday Escapes album and it will come up. So let's have a little look at the album. So I've done something a little bit different on this one. I've added a little charm, although I don't show you how to do that, but I just thought I'd add that in. But I do have a little shaker element on the front, which I think is really good fun for the front of the album. Now the papers I've used in this is Graphic 45, the Scenic Route. Absolutely gorgeous papers. So, and I have enhanced it with ephemera from Graphic 45, but I also had some stickers and some washi tape in my own stash as well. Okay, so just to let you know. So here is the outside album cover. As you can see, I've added washi tape. Got my little charms here, which have got lots of lovely lemons and bits and pieces on. And I do give you in the video choice of two closure methods. So I've got the ribbon one because I've tied it in with the ribbon on the rucksack, or I've got a flap over one as well. So depending on whether you want to sort of make the shaker or not, then that's absolutely fine. And again, I've put measurements in the pattern that you don't, you know, if you don't want to do the shaker and you want to do the up and over closure, you can. Okay, so let's open it up inside. So this is a 5-hinge album, which means that there are 20 sides to decorate. Okay, so let's have a look at the front cover first. So this is repeated on the back cover. So as you can see, we've got a pocket here, tuck-in pocket. We've got a flap that opens up. Then this opens up. And as you can see, I've just put some photo mats in. I haven't done any decoration yet because I might actually put some journaling in there. So some of it does probably look a little bit plain, but that's my reason, because this is actually going to be for me for a change. And then we've got like a little secret pocket, which has got a lovely little photo mat going on inside there. And then you've got a nice big spread here as well. So if you're one for big photos, you could put a big photo on there. Again, I've just put some photo mats, and I might add some ephemera, or I might add a little bit of journaling depending on what we're doing. So the front and the back are exactly the same on the covers. Then we have our, what I call my little envelope page, and I've got a couple of photo mats in there. You could again put a big photo on there if you wanted. So you've got choices, loads of scope. So I've said you can go from anything from a 2x2 to a 5x7, or if you're good at, you know, if you want to, you know, get bigger ones and cut them down like a 6x6 or something like that, you could fit that in as well. Now here is the second page. So we got just a flap with a pocket, so you can tuck bits and pieces in, but it also lifts up and you've got a really good page spread. So as you can see there, I've got two really big photos to go in. Okay, and I've just left space for a bit of journaling. And then this one is with a little twister on the little swivels, and then you can put photos on the inside. These will take 3x4, and again you can tuck in photo mats, cards and other bits and pieces that you want. Okay, And then this page, so we've got little photo mats here, which has got like a little memory card. And then, so you've got your pocket, and then this opens up and you've got a little pop-up element here, which again, as you can see, I can put lots of photos on there if I wanted, and tuck some extra bits in there. Now, this is one of my favorite pages. This is a slider window. So first of all, you have your window here with your photo mat going in, and then the whole thing slides off and it opens up, and then you've got space to add in other photos. I've got some little 2x2s, but again, I could put a big photo or something in there, and then that will just slide on the top. I'm just going to leave it there for the minute. Okay, this is one of my favorite pages, like the little twisty one. So there we go. As you can see, I've put a little eat well, travel often, hence why I've got some little foodie pictures on here. And again, you've got two pockets, one either side, to tuck in extra bits. And then this one is just what I would call your stacked pocket, but it has got a swivel closure and just got a little lift up flap here. So again, I can tuck all sorts. I could put a photo on there, or I could put some journaling like so. And then this page is what I call, like, you know, like you get the old-fashioned note boards that have the crisscrosses. So again, you can just tuck bits and pieces into that one. This is a double pop-up, as you can see. And obviously I'll put photos on there, but if I decide not to, I can take that off and I can put some journaling, whatever I want to do. But just a lovely little pop-up element going on in that one. This one is like a sliding closure, so we'll just slide that up, the little flaps open, and you can put photos on there. And then you've got like little gatefold doors where you can put a photo or journaling and bits and pieces like that. So there's lots and lots of lovely little things that you can do with this album. Okay, and then this one is what I call like my photo gallery, I suppose, because you've got a nice picture on the front there, and then it opens up. Now, I have rammed in quite a few photos just to show you what you can do. I've added a bit of washi tape, but until I actually get my photos, I might change this around a bit. And because I've just put washi tape on there, it's not permanent, and these are just stuck down with some repositionable, so that won't matter. But I just wanted to show you guys what the potential is for that. So it opens up that way, but it also opens up that way, so you've got lots and lots of space there to put photos in. Okay, you might even have some panoramic photos that you might want to add in there as well, but there we go. So that's that page. Now this one has got I like to do a little folio thing, so this one removes. You've got a little pocket there, and this one, you could actually make this separate as a card for somebody, because when you open it up, you've got a little flip up and it flips from side to side. So you've got that lovely little element. So like I said, that could be made into a really lovely card, and that's 6x6, so that's just tucks in nicely there. Then we've got acetate pockets with tags. And I've done exactly the same on the back as well, so you can chop and change them around. And then this one has got a swivel, and you've got an accordion little element door coming out from that, but you've also got a pocket here that you can tuck bits in. So just going to turn that one round. And then this one, the flap comes down, and we've got a pull it waterfall going on. So let me just grab that just to show you. So that just sort of opens up. And again, I could maybe put another photo on there, or a bit of journaling, whatever I want. Okay. And then almost to the end, this is just what I call like a folio. So you just lift that open. You've got a little belly band there. But again, I can put photos on there or a bit of journaling. And then I've got two little swivel closures here that open up for some 3x4 cards, like photos and things that you can put in there if you wanted, like so. And then the same with that one opens up as well. And then we've got the little swivel closures going on. And then this one is our back page, page 20. So if I open up that, you'll see you've just got a nice big deep pocket, so you might have some lovely maps or something to go in there. But this opens that way, and you've got a nice page spread across there, and then you've got a little flap that opens up so you can add photos, and you've got a little pocket tucked in, but it also opens up the other way, and we've got the same. We've got a little flap and we've got a pocket, and then I could add other bits in there, and then eventually we're back again to the same that we had on the front cover with my little photo mat or whatever else I want to sort of tuck in there. So there we go. So that is the album. So we're just going to tie that up. So there's a lot going on in there. Okay, and my little shaky bit on the front, and then here we are. Let's bring in our rucksack. So as you can see, you've got a nice opening there. I've lined it all in black, but you could put pattern paper in there if you wanted. This will take, there's plenty of room in there. That would take the album. Okay, magnetic closures on the front. We've got like a little rucksack pocket on the front, and I've just put in a couple of little mats there. And then on the side, again, I've got a couple of photo mats or journaling mats with cards and stuff tucked in on there. And then I've got the same on the other side. So this one is obviously filled in. The other one, I've sort of done a lacy effect to it. Around the back, I've just gone along with the washi tape, and I've sort of followed that all the way along. And then we've got a ribbon lid handle, got a little charm there that I found, ciao bella. But I do show you as well in the pattern, if you don't have any ribbon, to make a cardboard or a black card stock one as well. But there we go, and that is our summer project ready to go. So you can pop over to Craftywafty to download your cutting and scoring instructions now, so you can get started. And as I said, do check out our Facebook page, because it will have when the events are going live. So the first few weeks of the project will be making the album, and obviously doing all the inside covers, doing all the pages, etc., going through. And then there's quite a long video for all the decorating, but you might go ahead and just decorate it how you wish. And then there's another week on how to make the rucksack box itself as a keepsake. But there we go. So thanks so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you all very soon. Take care, keep crafting. Bye.